The big news over the weekend:
Say
Shohei
hey.
Ohtani
Say
going to the
hey.
Dodgers. 10 years, 700 million. Here's a bit of news that was actually released earlier today. 680 million is going to be deferred and paid without interest from 2034 to 2043. So basically, he's going to get paid $2 million a year, and then he's going to get the other 68 million every year, start like once the contract is over. So
Bobby Bonita.
yeah. Well, it's a little different because Bobby Bonilla got massive interest. Shohei's not getting any interest on these payments. It's just a flat 68 million per year
True.
after. And 68 million dollars now is a lot more expensive than 68 million dollars, 11 years from now. So
What an amazing teammate. Like an amazing you couldn't
mhm.
ask for anything better if you ran an organization.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, they're still cashing him out big time,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's getting that money.
if he's only getting $2 million like right now a year, the
but I mean,
amount of people they're going to
he signed a
sign.
10-year deal. The amount of people they'll be able to retain, go out and get. If you win another World Series, maybe two in the next 10 years, what's the valuation of the Dodgers right now? $4 billion?
Something like that. They're one of the top 5 most valuable
10
baseball
years
franchises.
from now, you get another World Series or two. How much are you worth in 10 years?
Yeah. Astronomical.
You can pay this now, but this is going to be chump change 10 years from now.
Exactly. Yeah. So $68 million, like I said, $68 million in 11 years,
right?
11 to 20 years from now. Like, that's fucking nothing.
I read somewhere that Shohei collects like somewhere of like $50 to $70 million a year just in
royalties and
just endorsements and
endorsements.
Everything. Yeah. So. He's not going to be hurting for cash. I mean, he's not trying to look for a house in LA on $2 million.
That's just not when he retires. He's just gonna be like, hey, you know that 700 mil? Just make me an owner.
Yes, exactly.
Give me like 3%.
Convert that to ownership stake. Yeah.
Hell God. You know there's some deal.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's a deal when if he retires a Dodger and they get another World Series or two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna be part of those.
Yeah, that's jersey retirement status right there.
Oh, yeah.
You play 10 years and you're a contributing member of, let's say they win it twice in the next decade. And maybe that happens this year and then like 4 years from now, and they're just in the mix for the next, for the entire length of the contract, because they will be in the mix because they're the Dodgers. They're not afraid to spend like the Giants are for some reason. Yeah. So I mean, God, it's gonna be
also too the endorsement deals. We've talked about this before with Aaron Judge, like being the captain and a Hall of Famer on the Yankees is different than being a Hall of Famer on the Giants or any other team. It's just different. Yeah. And the second, maybe third team on that list is being a Hall of Famer for the Dodgers, and maybe
Red
the Red
Sox
Sox
is another one. Yeah.
So like those are like the 3 teams. If you're a Hall of Famer of those teams, that's baseball royalty right now.
Major equity in Major League Baseball. Yeah. Speaking of the Yankees, since you brought him up, former outfielder Cameron Maybin actually slammed the Yankees facial hair policy. I have the full quote. He put it on the website formerly known as Twitter. He said, "This might be an unpopular take to Yankees fans, but you'd be surprised how much more attractive the Yankees would be if they got rid of that facial hair rule. You wouldn't believe how many quality players just think it's a whack rule to have. I mean, come on, we're coming up on 2024. Let that go already, and I swear it would be more appealing. Again, this only comes from conversations I've had and experience from actually playing." So it sounds like Cameron Maybin has talked to people.
I agree.
And
I agree.
I'm 1,000,000%. We're not saying to go full Charlie Blackmon, like full unshaved for like 8 years or nothing, like looking like ZZ Top or nothing, but letting somebody have a well-groomed beard. I think it's like you said, it's 2024 almost here. I mean,
it's such a weird reason. I can't think of any other sporting franchise that has a weird rule.
They're
like
the only
this.
one.
Yeah, it was a rule by Steinbrenner when he bought the team in 73 or whenever that happened. Yeah. And He just it was, and back in the 70s you could enforce something so stupid, but now, yeah, I mean, if you just like, let's talk about Johnny Damon. Johnny
He
Damon,
shaved it.
he had to shave it. There's no, like, and he just looked freaking weird without that beard after he had done all that for the Red Sox, with the beard. Yeah, it's just it like I remember joking about who was it that went to the Yankees, and God, I'm blanking right now.
Giambi had to shave
Giambi was
his.
one, but like recently, like this past year, he was on Texas, I think.
He was on the Padres as well. Joey Gallo.
Yeah, Joey Gallo. Look how they
Um,
massacred my boy. Like, I
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
put that gif of from The Godfather, look how they massacred my boy when they made him shave.
Yeah.
It's
It is
just
a stupid
it's a
rule.
stupid fucking rule.
It is a stupid rule.